Hey everybody, this is Aaron. It's about 5 or something minutes after midnight, and it's officially the 24th of October. So this is why I look very cozy. I'm in bed, I guess, and but I wanted to kind of bring something up. A couple things actually. I was kind of going Halloween shopping today, and the guy was really nice. So I couldn't, I had to kind of bite my tongue, and you can't really I don't know, you can't correct everybody. When you are misgendered, when people use the wrong pronouns for you, and it's something. It's almost like a small chink of the armor a little bit sometimes when it's um something. I mean, because I was called Milady today, and that is like the worst, probably one of the worst ones ever. And and I think I've mentioned probably 100,000 times on this thing that I've been, passing fairly well as kind of a masculine kind of figure, and it could be because my hair is growing out and I'm doing this for a reason. Um, but it could also just be I don't know what it is exactly. It's just, but so I was called Milady today. That was, and I was also called she a couple times today. So it was kind of like armor, and I think, and my mice are squeaking on the wheel. They're like, oh, I'm gonna be an asshat, and I'm gonna make noise over her talking. They're talking. See, I'm doing it to myself. What the hell? So I understand it when other people who already knew me call me she, but I've put down like 5 or 6 times on name tags or whatever that I am they and them pronouns, but people are still calling me she. And I have introduced myself as they and them, and I'm still being called she. So I'm kind of getting a little bit frustrated here. Like, I don't want to have to wear a shirt or a sign on my fucking forehead every day saying they on my forehead. And I'm probably going to have to do that. I'm probably going to have to just be like they and them, and just, so I'm a little bit um, aggravated by that. Another thing that I'm kind of getting a little bit frustrated with as well is when I'm telling people that I go by they and them pronouns, and then they ask me what my birth sex was. And in my experience is when people ask me what my birth sex is, they'll start using those pronouns. It's like that was not permission to start using those pronouns for me. I told you, I introduced myself as Aaron, and I am they and them pronouns. And just because I told you that I was female born does not give you any permission to call me by she and her ever. So I'm just that's just a little. I'm sorry, it was just a little ranty thing that it's been kind of on my mind today. Sorry, today must have just been, I don't know, one of those things where I had to just say it. Unfortunately, my family has known me as, she and her for the last 25 or so years before I came out as gender, gender neutral, before I understood what it meant and how it applied to me. Um, so there's that too. Um, I think that's pretty much it. I think those are the two main things I wanted to kind of cover. Another thing, though, there was actually two other quick things. I actually just recently saw a picture of Chris Crocker, and I'm assuming the pronouns are he again. But he um, lived as a woman for about 3 years, and so there was that transition from that. And I'm not sure how quickly the transition back to male was. But I just think it's kind of cool, really. A lot of people are kind of, especially in the queer community, are giving him a lot of shit for that. But I actually kind of think it's pretty cool, like how he just does not care what other people think about it. How he's kind of handling people saying, oh, if you are a true transgender and you're not representing us correctly or whatever. Truthfully, and I kind of feel this too. I don't really think that any one person. I mean, I realize that there are people who get into the public eye, and there are some people who do need to realize the power and the privilege that they do have. But they but they also have to let people know that they are not the sole voice of anyone peoples. So I really thought that that was kind of cool. He did that. He was like, I don't represent the whole, LGBTQ or transgender community, and I understand also that people do see him in the public eye, and did see her in the public eye, and so that was something for a lot of people, younger people, to kind of look at and say, okay, well, I can be myself, and that's kind of cool. So I guess he's kind of, well, not, unlike, um, other voices, trying to be, any one voice, for a people's or a community. I think they, there's some people who just kind of use that as if they are the sole voice, and I don't think that's really right. So but I do actually admire him for, being so true to himself, and, allowing himself to be so fluid and not caring about what other people think. So there's kind of that. Um, there was another term that I didn't look it up yet because I'm tired and don't feel like doing much. I just mostly wanted to rant about gender stuff. Um, one thing I had um, heard was intergender. So that's kind of an interesting term. I haven't looked it up. I probably will, but I'll probably forget to put it down below. Like I keep telling people that I will, but I never do. I always forget. Um, but I'll look it up. Maybe I'll put it in the next video if I remember. But I don't know when the next time I'll make a video. I might actually make one for Halloween. I think I made one last Halloween, just kind of asking people what they were going as and stuff like that. I didn't get any answers though, but I'm hoping for some this year. I'm actually looking forward to seeing celebrities and what some of their you know um Halloween costumes are, especially like the Once Upon a Time cast, because it seems like they're always wearing costumes in their job anyway. So kind of, would be interesting to see who or what they dress up as this year. This year I actually did figure out kind of what I was going to go as, and I've been wanting to go as this for a while. And it turns out that the accessories and stuff that I need for this, because mostly I can be what I want to be pretty much by myself, and this is why I've been growing my hair out. um, I'm gonna go as a werewolf. It's no big deal. I'm going as a werewolf. Hopefully, kind of more. Um, so I bought some like fake hair, and I bought some. They're like more vampire teeth. I'm gonna turn them upside down, so like they're canines. Or I might not keep them as like the sharp teeth going down, but keep them like upwards instead. Kind of like those freaky dogs who have teeth that are too big for their mouth and stuff like that. It's kind of have it like that, where it's laying upside down like that. And that's pretty much all I really have for the costume, and that's gonna be under $10. So I'll just put the hair on my arms and on my face, and just pretty much wear everything else normally, and yeah, maybe color my nose or something. But really, there's nothing else that I can really do for my costume, and I don't think I really want to do much more than that. Um, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really to cover. I know there's a lot of different things happening that I talked about in here. I kind of want to go into something else, but I'm already at the 8.5, almost 9 minute mark, so I'm not going to go into it in this one. So I might go into it in the next one. Probably better if I do wait until I go into the next one, and I might actually have more information about it by the time I come back on here. So hopefully look for another video in the next couple of days. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.